ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV4. My name's Dakota Hayden, alongside with Blair Zimmerman.
How you doing?
And we will be your co-commentators for tonight's varsity girls matchup between the Caston Comets and the Manchester Squires.
So, I'm sure our fans at home can hear in the background, we've got the band playing our school's fight songs, and cheerleaders are out performing for their sundry crowds, and looking forward to some good basketball tonight. And we just finished watching that JV game. That was a little tough to watch.
A little rough.
So hopefully, though, the Lady Comets have been back in and into the locker room. Had some strategy session with the coaching staff, and are ready to come out and fight for the varsity matchup.
We'll find out here next 3 minutes.
Absolutely.
Both teams coming out to do their warm-ups. We got a 3-minute counter before the game actually starts.
Yep, absolutely.
And the Manchester High School band will keep us entertained in the interim, so not too bad.
Absolutely right. Well, while the ladies warm up and the band plays some tunes, we'll be back after just a word from our sponsors. Thank you for watching tonight on RTC TV4.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master Instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp.
All right, we're back.
All right, and we're back after that break. About 40 seconds left on the clock, and we're going to get things started off here.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if the band is playing the anthem, if they've got a student singing it, or if they are using a pre-recorded. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if it is pre-recorded, we will have to mute the broadcast temporarily, just so we're not in violation of any copyright laws.
I don't want to get into that.
Also, don't want people thinking we're taking a kneel at the at the booth.
Right.
At this time, everybody will rise and remove their hats, face the flag. We'll honor America as the Manchester High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. contest between the visiting Lady Comets of Caston and the Lady Squires of Manchester. Starting lineup, first for the Lady Comets, number 3, Aubrey Dane. Number 11, Emily Holt.
But we got the starting lineup coming out. We got number 3, Aubrey Dagg. Got number 11, Emily Holt. 15, Lane Oliver.
Number 21, Ashlyn Klein.
21, Ashlyn Klein.
And number 25, Brianna Hugenthal.
And 25, Brianna Hubenthal. Starting lineup for the Comets.
Varsity Lady Comets are coached by Mr. John Helmer. Now the starters for the Manchester Lady Squires.
Then over for the Squires.
Number 4, Kennedy Fiersto.
Got number 4, Kennedy Fierstos.
Number 5, Emma West.
Number 5, Emma West.
Number 22, Sydney Day.
22, Sydney Day.
Number 23, Kerrigan Hatfield.
23, Kerrigan Hatfield.
Was that 5?
And number 43,
There we go. And number 43, Erica Kendall.
Yay, I can still count to 5. Life goals tonight. Let's see if I can call everybody by the right name.
Yeah.
Now the varsity Lady Comets are fresh off of a really big win Saturday against Anderson Prep. So hopefully they're able to carry some of that energy and excitement into this matchup tonight.
Awesome. I wasn't there for the Anderson Prep, so I didn't know that, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. You've had to take a little bit of a hiatus. It's like real life was showing up there.
Yeah, kind of popped up, but it's all right. Good to be back. Good to be on air. I missed it.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a little surprised I don't have Ali Weezy in as starting center.
We got Oliver in there. Bit of a tie-up at the center. Holt's got it, though. Get over to Hubenthal. Back over to Klein. Klein popping up for a 3.
Oh,
maybe?
wow.
All right. Solid start.
Sadly, it took the JV Lady Comets until after the half to do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how they're playing defense tonight.
Like they're playing decent coverage. Keep them out from the sides. Popping up a 3, Squires. Looking to run base.
Looks like we got a blocking foul called on number 15. That'd be Lane Oliver. Of course, that's her first and team first.
Squires getting the ball in, popping up for 2. And it's a 2, 43 on the rebound, 22 getting hold of it. Couldn't get it up to the basket, but she'll get the foul to put her on the line for 2 shots.
That was a foul on Ashlyn Klein, her first team second. First one's in and out.
Second one not looking too good either. Spit off to the right.
Looks like the Lady Squires are going to play a full court press. Our Lady Comets have really struggled against those in the past. Moved the ball past the midcourt though, and Emily Holt going in for the drive.
Trying to pass it into Oliver, couldn't quite get it there.
Lady Squires back into their court.
Klein blocking the ball, sending it out of bounds. Squires looking for an opening.
Passing around the three-point line.
Number 5 send it to 4 and 4 over number 23. Aubrey Degg trying to get in there.
No good. That left an opening in their 2-3 zone. And let number 5 drive in for an easy 2 points.
Hubenthal popping up for maybe, might have been going for a pass. Oliver able to bounce it off of one of the Squires, making it Comet ball still.
Hubenthal is usually more accurate than that, but that was, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt and call that one a pass.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one might have been a pass.
All right,
Klein.
in decline. I feel like that probably should have been jump ball, but the officials are the final say. It's over in the Squires court. Number 4 popping it over to 23. Back up to 4, over to 5. Comets are playing a pretty solid 2-3 zone and forcing them to stay outside of the three-point line.
Popping a 3. Move it up and high, bouncing off the back. Hubenthal losing control of the ball, giving it back over to the Squires.
Between that two-man coverage and her speed, she just outran her own dribble. And they got it inside to number 43. 2 points for the Squires.
Klein looking for someone open, gets it over to Holt. Holt going to get it to Oliver to put up for 2. She gets it in for 2. Also,
And fouled, so she should go to the line for that extra point.
right. 23 from the Squires at the foul. Or was it 43? Might have been 43.
43, her first, team first. I saw some. I saw a player change over on the Squire side, but I didn't quite see who came in. It's up and
Good.
wasn't the cleanest basket, but a point's a point. We'll take it.
Right, right.
Right. 43 deep into the corner to 4, back to 5, over 15. Again, the open in the corner,
Lobbing it all
off the
way
mark.
over.
Comets are doing pretty well at that 2-3 zone and keeping the Squires outside of the three-point line.
Absolutely, they're definitely doing a better job than most of the players out there for the Comets were in the JV scramble earlier, and they're doing a much better job out here right now than they were in the game before.
All right, number 5 with the ball at the top of the key. Into the corner to number 4. She's heavy coverage, drives in. It's good for 2.
Tying the game up 6-6.
Hubenthal's going to have to do something with that ball. Heavy, oh, full court press.
Able to get it on that pass and give him for an easy 2. Hubenthal now with the ball, keeping a hold of it.
There we go, back to Klein. Klein across to Holt. Holt with the drive, pops up to Hubenthal. Oh, who lost control of it. And it's out of bounds on the Squires.
Well, there's a plus.
I've got to say, Brianna's usually a much better ball handler than that, so I'm not sure what's going on. All right.
Oliver trying to get a hold of the ball.
And she put a quick pop jumper up there. It was off the mark, going for that rebound, and just got tangled up with Squires number 43. Squires have number 3 going in for number 4. That's Jimmy Cripe going in for Kennedy Firstos. And the ball back in Squires territory. Over to the corner. Oh, Holt with the steal.
There we go. Get
Over to Degg. Degg with the jumper, just off the mark. Scrambling for a rebound. That's going to be out of bounds on the Comets. Nobody got a hold of it on the floor.
Back over to the Squires. Squires number 15 lobbing it over to number 35. Then back to 15. And over to 35, trying to get a little bit of an opening, getting into 3 to 43 to put up for 2. Couldn't quite get it. Holt will take it back to our side of the court.
Strips that, and whoa, what are they calling that?
Jump ball and giving it back to the Comets.
She was shooting. I mean, it was either a block or a foul. I don't see how.
We got numbers 23 and 22 for the Squires coming in for 5 and 43.
All right, Holt looking for her opportunity. Lobs it.
Hubenthal.
Oh, right on the line. Hubenthal kept a hold of it. Puts it up for a jumper and draws the foul. It's gonna put her on the line for 2. Foul was on Squires number 35. That's her first and the team second. Shots up. Couldn't quite break over the edge of that rim.
Second one goes in. Second one's good.
We'll take it as the Squires bring it back across midcourt into their territory. Into that corner. Back to the top. 15 trying to drive. Passes it off. Goes into the opposite corner. Back up to 35. Into the corner. Is she going to square up? She's not. She's going to pass it.
Squires trying to drive, lost a little bit of control, trying to recover it, keep it on the outside.
And open for that three-pointer, but it's no good, and Holt with the rebound.
Holt giving it to Klein.
I think that the Lady Squire defending Ashland got a hand on that. Did not arc towards the basket in a pleasant way at all.
Squires looking for that opening to pop a, looking to pop a 3 is what it's looking for. She's gonna.
Off the mark. Lady Comets doing a great job of making the Squires take those low percentage corner shots.
Lobbing it over.
Into that corner again. She's gonna try to drive. They're in the paint. Back to the corner.
Another 3.
To the three-point line, and that one's good. Holt to lane, almost out of bounds, and then it was. Once again, the Lady Comets just struggling against that full court press. So Manchester's called a timeout. We're going to be right back after this word from our sponsors on RTC.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And we're back after that short break. Squires have possession of the ball. Bring it back to their side of the court, crossing the mid right now.
And possession of a 4-point advantage. All right, into the paint, back out to the three-point line.
Squires looking for an opening out on the outside. Shooting to the top.
Oh, back to that corner. She drained her last 3 from that corner there. Well, corner, the upper edge of the arc, I guess. Side is a jump ball, and that's going to be Comets' possession.
Klein getting it in to Hubenthal. Over to Holt. Back to Hubenthal. They're trying to avoid the full court. Get it past the midline. They do. Holt Now looking to go all the way.
Puts up the jumper, and it's just off the mark. Lady Squires with that rebound. Less than 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Popping a three.
Off the mark. Holt with the rebound. See if she can drive this down, deuce it. Lost it.
15 on the steal there, just taking it right out of her hands. 35 to pop another three. Over.
Jump ball. The Squires will keep this one, I imagine. Yep.
Number 4, 5, and 43 for the Squires checking in for 15, 3, and 35.
All right, the ball comes in over top of all of the mess of Lady Comet's defenders, and once again is going around the three-point line while the Lady Squires try to find somebody open to either drive or take a three.
Taking things really slowly, though.
It's out from the corner, and it was good.
10 seconds left on the clock. Holt.
Driving, tripped. It's going to be a foul on Squires number 5. Be her first and team third, I believe. All right, let's see if the Lady Comets can get this popped inbounds and a shot put up in the next 2.2 seconds.
Big, when we get it to Holt.
Holt with
just
the drive,
pop it up.
it's up.
Oh.
And just off the mark. All right, at the end of the first, Manchester leads 14-7. We'll be back for another quarter of Comets basketball after this word from our sponsors on RTC TV4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
And we're back. Teams on the sideline in their huddles, figuring out their various strategies for the second quarter.
All right. Comets looking to take the court.
Lady Squires breaking out. We'll be starting here momentarily. Boy, we talked about it before the game started. Somebody over in the band is being very, very violent with their drumsticks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they shattered one by the end of this game.
All right, Comets ball. It's in play to Emily Holt. Across that midcourt.
Klein, Hubenthal to Holt. Klein, for an opening, popping a, looked to be a 2.
She popped the 2 and had way too much power on that. Squires 43 with the rebound.
Squires 5, passing to 4. Over to 23. Back over to 5, trying to find an opening. She loses it. Holt gains control of the ball. Gonna go all the way. Go for 2.
Not quite enough momentum to overcome that block. And Squires with the rebound. Ball back in Squires' court. Again, passing around that three-point line. Holt with that rebound.
Holt crossing the midline. Moving over to Hubenthal. Over to Klein. Klein popping a 3. It's a bit over.
Way too much on that again. Klein must be hitting the weight room. Hubenthal with a steal.
Hubenthal looking to go all the way. Going for 2.
A little too much.
I think she's on her own rebound. She's got it.
And Coach Don Helmick calling for a timeout.
And with that, I think we'll take a short break and a word from our sponsors. You're watching RTC TV4.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And we're back. Holt looking for the open inbound. Gets it to Degg. Back over to Holt. Tries to send it inside to Lane Oliver. And I think we ended up with a jump ball situation here.
I think so. Giving it back up to Squires. No. Foul on Klein. That's right. That's right.
So that's her second, team third.
Squires crossing the midline. Keeping on the top of the arc.
Okay, I've just got to say this. That zone defense has the Lady Comets almost looking like a group of cats going after a laser pointer.
I can see it. I can see it.
They are being very effective, though, of keeping the Lady Squires on the outside.
Trying to keep it away from that number 43, playing the paint. She gets it in for two and draws the foul.
Foul was on number 21, Ashton Klein, her third, team fourth. And number 43 will go to the line for an extra.
Got number 22, Sophie Jellison, checking in for Ashlyn Klein.
Erica Kendall, one shot.
Shot's good for Squires.
They have stretched their lead to 10 points. Hubenthal into Comets court.
Out to Degg.
Just a brutal Squires defense. Out to Holt.
And to Degg. And to Hubenthal trying to find some kind of opening. Degg driving a little. Give it over to Hubenthal. Squires defense just brutal.
Out to Holt. Holt drives over, throws it across to Hubenthal. Inside, trying to get to Oliver. Ball is out of bounds. They're calling it out on the Comets.
Squires now with possession, going across the midline.
Deep in the corner, it's up for three. Off the mark.
We got a foul on Holt.
Her first, team fifth. A shoving foul, I didn't see it occur. Squires in with a quick dribble and a pop-up. It's good for two.
Hubenthal with the ball. Getting over to Degg, over to Jellison. Back to Hubenthal. Trying to get something going. Passing over to Jellison to put up for two.
Just off the mark.
Oliver trying to get in for the rebound.
Jump ball.
Squire, possession.
Back into that corner. And that's going to be a foul on 22, Sophie Jellison. Her first, team sixth. And the next Caston foul will, of course, send Squires to the line. In 43, out to the three-point line to 23, who sends it over to 5. And the ball just going back and forth around the three-point line again. Looking for an open shooter.
Find it, popping up for three, just a bit far, bouncing off.
43 with that rebound. 23 with the drive, and it's stripped away by Aubrey Degg.
Hubenthal. At the Degg, trying to get in. That defense, the Manchester defense is really kicking it up. Hubenthal trying to drive in, put up for 2.
In and out. And Degg with the rebound.
Get up for 2.
And it's good. Squires passing it around the three-point line again.
23, going over to 5. Still on the top of the arc, sending off to the corner to number 4.
Inside to 35, pass it to 43. And there's a foul drawn. Foul is on Caston's number 15, Lane Oliver. That's her second, team 7th. It's going to send 35 to the line for 1-and-1.
Squires now will be sitting with a bonus the rest of this first half. Number 24, Ali Weezy, going in for number 15, Lane Oliver.
First ball's up, and it's no good. Caston with the rebound.
Hubenthal going to go all the way and put up for 2. Just off the mark. Out on Comets, send him back to the Squires. Squires number 22, checking in for 23.
I think that Squires defense has our Lady Comets a little skittish to get inside. It's brutal inside the three-point arc on both ends of the court right now.
Yeah.
Over to 35 in the corner. She's going to put it up just off the mark.
Holt just keeping it inbounds to pass it over to Jellison. Now taking it across the midline. Holt open too. Hubenthal.
Just off the mark from that corner. And I'm calling that a jump ball. Degg had a hold of it. Squires had just enough of a hand on it. That is Caston possession though.
Holt pushing foul on Sophie Jellison, number 22, I think.
That's correct. Is that her second or third?
Second.
It's her second. It's team 8th. Squires not going to the line. Possibly because it was an offensive foul.
Could be.
All right, it's out for an open 3. Off the mark. And that's out of bounds off of Jellison. Ball remains in Squires territory.
Squires looking to drive a little bit, pull it out to the top of the arc, send it to a corner. Trying to get it inside. Able to get it in, put up for 2. Can't quite get it.
No good, and it's out off the Squires. Lady Comets ball. The Lady Squires again with that brutal three-point or full court press. Oh, bad pass. Jellison manages to grab it.
Looks like we got a Caston timeout. And with that, we'll take a short break and a little word from our sponsors. You're watching RTC TV4.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
And we're back as the teams take the floor. Lady Comets possession.
Whoa.
Ooh.
It was a hard collision by number 21, Klein, and There's the Squire that went down. 22 for the Squires. Yikes.
That was
22 for the Squires being Sydney Day.
She's you know, they say any foul's a good foul, but I bet you she's questioning that right now.
Oh yeah.
She tweaked her back on that. You can see her holding her lower lumbar. All right, the ball's in play.
Holt's got all of it, taken to the corner, send it to the top to Jellison. Trying to drive in a bit. Holt going baseline to get to Hubenthal.
Oh, who just doesn't quite get that pass. Brianna's just struggling with her ball handling this evening. And Coach Don Helmick definitely making commentary about that along the sideline.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she could just get there and pop the shots, there'd be a good chance we'd score some more points here.
She's just having an off night. We've seen in the past, Dakota, that she's a great ball handler. So I'm not sure what's going on. Jellison with that rebound.
And over to Hubenthal. Popping up for 3. Just a bit short either way.
That looked more like the Hubenthal we've been seeing play in the last several games. All right, back down in Squires Court. Baseline drive for 2. Just over a minute left in the half. Hubenthal driving down.
Sending it out to Degg. Back to Hubenthal. Trying to get something. Degg getting it out to Jellison, then over to Holt. Holt into Weezy.
And Weezy she was surrounded by Lady Squires and didn't quite get a hand on it. You know, once again, I'm going to say it. It's those fundamentals, those good passes, that good ball handling. And Coach Helmick even made mention of that on the bus ride here. Ball's up for 3, and it's short.
Get on the rebound, going up for 2. Couldn't get it. She's on her own rebound, still couldn't get it.
Oh. Degg colliding with Lady Squire.
Blocking foul on the Squire, number 5.
It's her second, team 5th. And Aubrey Degg sitting down there on the court counting the little comets circling her head.
Now the Weezy, Klein checked in for Weezy.
Oh, bad inbound pass. Squires intercepted and put it up for 2 points.
Holt, the clock going down south of 15 seconds. Got to get across the midline. Hubenthal taking it around. Double dribble. That'll be on Hubenthal, giving it back to the Squires. 11 seconds left in the second quarter.
No, 24, Ali Weezy coming in for Ashlyn Klein. Courtside announcer a little off on that name. That's okay. We haven't even been trying very hard on the Squires names, so I get that. All right, 4 seconds left.
Squires
put it up, and it's good.
In for 2.
And that's the end of the half, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very disappointing half for the Lady Comets as they go into the locker room trailing the Squires 9-25. Thank you for watching this evening. We'll be back after this message from our sponsors here on RTC TV4.
Protect yourself from personal attack on campus, in the home, at the mall, or wherever you are. Blue Dragon Taekwondo in Rochester is offering a self-defense boot camp so that you have the basic skills to protect yourself in an attack. Blue Dragon is the area's leading martial arts facility. Master instructor Dave Colger and his team welcome new participants and those seeking to learn the basic self-defense techniques. Contact Blue Dragon Taekwondo today to learn more about this exciting self-defense boot camp. Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free Checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And with about 40 seconds left until the second half starts, we're back. The teams are back out of the locker rooms.
Comets still behind 9-25, just to update everyone from where we last left off.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you're just joining us, we had a pretty action-packed first half. Fairly solid inside defense on both ends of the court. Made a large percentage of the shots have to come from outside the three-point territory. So obviously the Lady Squires were a little bit more successful with getting the ball inside and or draining their threes.
Absolutely. Comets just a bit off on some of their shots, but for the most part are able to drive in and get there.
The Comets' biggest problem in that first half was quality of their passes and keeping a hold of the ball while they're trying to handle it. So we'll see what the second half looks like. And the Lady Comets will start the second half with possession.
Holt taking it midline with a nice spin. Sending it over to Klein. Try and drive in, pop for a jump or two.
Would have been a nice way to start the second half. Didn't happen. Lady Squires coming into their court. Squires pass inside, gets intercepted by Ashlyn Klein. Hands it to Degg, passes over to Hubenthal. Hubenthal trying to drive, couldn't get anywhere on the baseline, passes up to Klein. There's a cross to Oliver.
Travel on Oliver. Giving it a Squires ball again.
Coach Hummock with some sideline words of encouragement as Lane Oliver takes her position at the post. All right, number 5 gets inside, draws the foul. That was against 15, Lane Oliver. That's her third, team first in this half, but of course number 5 was going in for a shot, so she'll go to the line.
First
shot's
shot.
good.
First shot good. See what she can get rolling on the second one.
It's up. It's off the front of the rim, and Hubenthal with that rebound. And all of a sudden, in 3-on-1 coverage, ball went out on Lady Squires, though. Caston will retain possession. Those Lady Squires have just been outrunning our ball handlers and just swarming them along the sidelines and forcing them out. And again, Hubenthal struggling to handle that ball. Loses it over to the Squires. She tried for the steal, or Hubenthal tried for the steal, knocks it out of bounds.
Still making it Squire possession.
But she did break down that play.
Yeah.
Over top to outside the three-point line near the key. Into the corner. She's going to drive baseline.
Get it in. 2.
No good. I don't know who actually had the rebound, but Holt's taking it down into Comets territory.
Hubenthal just short.
I believe that the defender got a hand on that ball. All right, ball being passed around the three-point line again. Cross to number 23. Over to 4. Into 43. She's going to travel with it and give the ball back to the Lady Comets. Who are once again against this hard full court press.
Klein sending it over to Holt across the mid.
That was a good play.
Going to get it to Lane Oliver
in and
for
out.
2.
Out of bounds on 43 as she was attempting to get the rebound. Nope, I was mistaken. That was out of bounds on the Comets. Squire possession. 23 over to 4, back up to 5. Just ring around the three-point line here. Degg trying to get the steal, doesn't quite do it. Manages to not foul though. 5 driving, sends it to 23.
23 back to 5 to drive in to go for a shot, sends it back out for a 3.
It's off the mark, and Holt with the rebound. Over to Degg. Degg gonna try to drive. Oh, Klein missed a good opportunity for a back screen there, but oh well. Klein with position, quick jumper.
It just falls out.
Degg saves it from going out of bounds, gets into. That was blue, ref. the whole stands.
Yeah.
Well, that is, everybody in the comment section is yelling blue, and everybody in the Squire section is just being quiet.
Right. Ref's calling it a Squire ball.
He's the boss.
Yeah, can't argue with the ref.
Well, you can, but if you do it enough, you get asked to leave. All right.
Right.
Squire's getting it inside the three-point line, but Ashlyn Klein getting a hold of it and sending it over to Emily Holt.
Holt getting it over to Oliver and then back to Klein. Klein trying to drive in a little, get it over to Holt. Trying to look for an opening. Sending it to Hubenthal, a little bit iffy on the pass. Holt getting swarmed.
And they just, number 4 just took it right out of Holt's hands as she had it above her head looking for a pass. There's a foul there. Foul's on number 3, Aubrey Degg. That's her first, team second, and it's going to send number 5 to the line. First shot's good. That barely even disturbed the net as it went through.
Clean. Second shot's up. It's in as well.
All right, Klein inside to Holt. Back to Klein. Oh, that full court press.
A little rough on the Comets. Klein sending it to Holt.
Holt keeps a hold of that.
Klein looking to go all the way to put up for 2.
Off the front of the rim, but she gets her own rebound and finishes what she started.
Squires now. So doing outside corner, trying to get it in on the baseline, sending it to the top. Back to the corner to pop up a 3, number 4.
And it's good. That Squire defense.
Travel on number 11, Emily Holt for the Comets.
She trying to pick up that dribble as she jumped, got hung up on her hip, and didn't quite get rid of it before the refs didn't like the distance she traveled. All right, Squires number 15 chucks it into the corner.
Gets it into the paint to put it up for 2.
And draws the foul. Foul was on, I believe, number 11, Emily Holt. That's her second, team 4th. Well, let's see if she gets that and 1. In and out, she does not.
Klein on the rebound, giving it to Hubenthal.
Hubenthal with the drive. Can't keep a hold of it. Squires take it back to their end of the court.
They're going to send it up for 2. Just a bit over.
I believe we'll find that on Lane Oliver, number 15. It's her 4th. And this is team 4th this half, my mistake. Lane Oliver now officially in foul trouble.
First shot is good for number 4 for the Squires.
Sophie Jellison, number 22, in for Lane Oliver. Manchester number 15 back in as well. And that second free throw is good.
2 free throws, Kennedy Crisco. Also in for Manchester, number 23, Kerrigan Hatfield.
Number 23 for Manchester coming into play. Replacing number 4, I think.
These Lady Comets have to do something creative to get it into their territory. Holt driving into the paint, draws the foul. Should send her to the line. That was on number 15. It's her first. It's Squires' first foul this half. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Holt towing the line. Shots up, and it's good.
First shot's good. Let's see if she can repeat that. Put 2 more points up on the board for the Comets.
We need it as the Squires have stretched their lead to 23 points. Second shot is in and out, and Squires with the rebound.
Squires getting it
down to the post.
Quick.
Up for 2. Inbound to Holt. She kept it inbounds. I don't know how she did that. What's more, she got it over to Klein, who's able to keep possession. Holt not able to make that layup, though. And we'll be back down to the Squires into the hardwood.
Out on the Squires, making it a Comet ball.
When you've got somebody, healthy foot taller than you, right in your face, it's really difficult to shoot over top of them.
I imagine. Bit difficulty.
Dakota, you're like 6'3". I don't think you can imagine.
No, I really can't, but I feel like I could, put myself, shrink myself down, maybe think about it.
Oh, Ashland with a shot, and Jellison with the rebound, puts it up, draws the foul from number 43. That's her second, team second. And Jellison will go to the line.
There she will sit, get her shots.
First shot's up.
No good.
Second shot's right in. Into the Squires court. Holt trying to strip that ball. She fouls. So reach in foul. That's her third, team 5th. She's going to have to start being very selective on when she decides to reach.
Squires, Klein just getting in to block that pass. Knocks it out.
Ball into number 15. He's going to kick it over to 35. She's able to keep a hold of it, but Degg right on top of her. Not able to do anything with it besides pass it into 43. That's going to be a jump ball.
It'll be a Squires ball.
Squires numbers 4 and 5 in for 22 and 35.
Putting it up in the corner, taking it to the top, popping a 3.
Off the mark. Emily Holt bringing it into Comets territory. Can drive, pass it to Jellison, or Klein, who's going to put it up. And there I failed my life goals for this evening.
Squires, number 5, lobbing over to the corner, 23. Trying to get a drive moving. Number 5, over to 23.
Into 43. Holt trying to take it out of her arms as she pivots for the pass.
I think that's for 2.
Believe that's accurate. And Comets again struggling with this full court press. Squires strip it away and put up another 2.
Minute left to go in the third.
Did not see what happened. I see called a foul on number 3. The Squires have a 3. I thought the ref was indicating 23.
They might have.
Because I'm not seeing a Squires number 3 out there, and the Comets retain possession. Squires now do have possession of the ball, though, as it went out of bounds on the Comets. Those Lady Comets trying to keep that from happening.
Number 5 for the Squires putting up a 3.
32 seconds left in the quarter. Holt trying to get a drive. She's going to hand it off to Jellison, and that really is Jellison this time. Degg moving in, passing to Klein, who is not Jellison, but does take a jumper, and it's in and out.
Squires taking it back mid, 10 seconds left.
Into that corner. Baseline drive.
Put it up, can't get it.
Off the bottom. There's a travel right at the buzzer, which, just does no good for the Lady Comets. Well, we'll have a few minutes as the teams confer with their coaches. And so we'll be back after this word from our sponsors here on RTC TV4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
And we're back. Just in time, it sounds like.
Comets taking onto the court, ready to kick off the fourth quarter.
I'm not sure that I can even be cautiously optimistic about overcoming a 31-point deficit.
I'm not going to say anything.
All right, and the ball's into Aubrey Degg.
Degg back to Holt, to Clyde. They tried to give it to Huberthal, a little iffy on that pass.
I'm not sure if it was the pass or the passer or the passee. Again, we've seen Hubenthal struggling with that all evening long. That ball, I believe, was just called out of bounds, but I'm not sure on whom. And number 4, Jasmine Rudisol, in for the beleaguered Brianna Hubenthal. The ball was out on the Comets, Squires possession, and it's in bounds in play. And again, going around the three-point line.
Squires looking for an opening. Going to drive it in. They got an open lane. Go up for 2.
And it's good. I did not hear any communication on the floor there as Rudisol got screened out. And that's one of those fundamentals that we keep talking about. You've got to talk to your teammates. Let them know what's going on. All right, Holt trying to find an opportunity. Passes off to Jasmine Rudisol, who hands it to Aubrey Degg. Klein to Degg, back to Klein. I don't want it, you do something with it. Over to Holt.
Holt into Rudisol, over to Degg.
Jellison tries to put it up. Defenders get a hand on it. Just goes right down into a waiting Squires' arms. .35 over in the corner, passes it up 3, sends it over at a 5.
The Squires do have a 3.
In.
You're talking about last quarter that we didn't think the Squires had a 3. They do have a 3.
I don't think they had a 3 on court though.
I don't think so either, but they do have a 3. They do have a 3.
Fair enough. And that was a Caston foul on number 22, Sophie Jellison. Number 4 for the Squires from the corner for a good 3. Low percentage shot or not, the Squires are working those corners.
Dag with the ball. And over to Rudisell. And to Holt. She's looking to drive base to put it up for 2.
Wow,
Close.
that was close, and from behind the backboard even.
Yes, very impressive.
Squires over the heads of everybody. A good pass nonetheless. Passing around the three-point line, 35 with 3. It's off the mark, out of bounds from the Squires. That's a Comets ball. Squires 23, 43, and 15 taking the court again for 22, 5, and I did not see 35.
35.
All right, Aubrey Daigle bringing it across the midcourt. Squires have eased off of that full court press. Oh, sloppy passes.
Squires.
It's going to be a jump ball. Squires possession. Dakota, I think I'm glad that I'm not riding the Lady Comets bus back to Fulton. I have a feeling they may hear about some of these passes.
I have a feeling too.
And if they don't hear about them tonight, they will tomorrow at practice. All right, 23 the ball, back inside to number 43. She's going to kick it across to number 4. Back into 43.
Lose hold
She's
of it.
going to draw a foul, and that's probably going to be on Emily Holt. And that's going to send her to the line. That's Emily Holt's 4th. She is now in foul trouble with 5 minutes left in the game.
They got number 25, Brandon Hubenthal, coming in for Holt.
Believe this will be a 1-on-1 situation. First shot's up, and it's good.
You're right. Sets up for another shot.
That shot had beautiful backspin on it. That was textbook. Second one's up, and it is also good. Right, Klein into Hubenthal, who's going to bring it into Comets territory.
Klein tried to put up for a shot. Squires are able to get a hand on it. Nobody there to help 43. There we go.
15 to 23. 23 to 3, over to 4. 3 setting the screen. 4 doesn't take it, drives in towards the baseline and draws the foul.
Put her on the line for 2 shots.
And the foul was on number 22, Sophie Jellison. That'll be her 4th, team 8th. Watching over here at the scorers table, it looks like the Squires are getting ready to change up their entire lineup on the floor.
1, 2, 3,
After
4,
these
5,
shots.
Yep.
First shot's good. Well, we've got 52, 20, and 42 going in. And 35, it looks like, is back in. I imagine after this shot, the number 4 will be coming back out. Second shot's up. It's good. As number 4 swaps places with number 54. 4:42 left on the clock. Lady Squires with a commanding 40-point lead. Aubrey Daigle bringing it into Comets territory.
Trying to shake off number 54 of the Squires, send it over to Hubenthal to put up for 2.
Just off the mark, off the front of that basket. Back into Squires territory. Number 35 driving.
For 2.
She puts it up, and it's good. Coach Helmick on the sideline, shaking his head. Right over to Jasmine Rudisell. Rudisell looking for somebody open, finds her, and Ashlyn Klein. Klein over to Hubenthal, who's going to drive in.
They'll put up for 2.
Puts it
Hubenthal.
up, oh, in and out and off the other side. Ball back in Squires territory. Number 20 trying to go for a drive, can't get it, kicks it back out to 52. Ends up over in 54, who's going for a baseline drive.
Klein gets a hand in and knocks it out.
Into number 35, who's going to drive into the paint, hand it out to 52. Sends it to 54, over to 42, just going around the three-point line.
Hubenthal getting a hand on the ball to steal it.
And 52 stealing it back. Wow. Into 42. Ref, I think that was all ball, but you the boss. That was on number 4, Jasmine Rudisel. That's her first. I'm going to be honest, I'm surprised she hasn't drawn a foul by this point. She's usually a very aggressive player and ends up in foul trouble really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And you need one on every team.
Of course.
First shot's up, and it's off the back of the rim.
Number 24, Ali Weezy. Number 14, Brianna Young checking in for Sophie Jellison and Aubrey Degg.
All right, the ladies on the sides boxing out, looking for this rebound. Second shot's up, off the mark. Caston with the rebound. And number 4, that's her second foul. She came off the line and evidently fouled.
Number 42 again?
I don't know what happened.
I'm not 100% sure either.
I was watching the ball. That said, number 42 will get 2 more shots from the line. First shot's up, and this one's good.
Second shot.
Off the front of the rim. Klein with that rebound. Still not Jellison. She's going to put up a 2-point jumper. It's off the mark.
And Squires bringing it back around their side of the court.
Out to 35. She's wide open. She should have taken that shot. She's going to try to drive into the paint instead.
She went down hard.
Teammate got the rebound, kicked it back out to 3-point lines, and they're going to try another drive. No good. Ali Weezy using that height and getting the rebound.
21, Klein taking it over the mid. Looking for a shot. Sending it over to Young.
Back to Klein, back to Young, who's going to drive in on the baseline. Nothing doing. Tries a pass over to Klein and gets intercepted by 52. All right, Squires number 54. Oh, passes off to 42. He's going to put up that long 2. No good.
Get it to fall. Rudisel crossing over the midline. Getting over to Young, over to Klein.
Klein looking for a play. She's going to drive, kick it up to Hubenthal at the top of the key, who's just drains a 3.
There we go. A bit late to be nailing those, but we'll take it.
Yep. Rudisel allowing a baseline drive. The layup was no good.
Hubenthal losing control of the ball.
I think she drew a foul on that, though. Yes, Squires number 45. That'll be her first. Team 5th, I believe. Excuse me, 35, and it's her second. So much for me being able to count. Rudisel with the ball, sending it over to Hubenthal.
Back to Rudisel, over to Young. Young giving it back over to Klein.
Ooh, bad pass, but she was able to, or bad reception. She was able to recover it.
Tried to get it to Weezy just a bit over her head and into the hands of a Squire.
Come on, when you're throwing over Ali Weezy's head, you're throwing it way too high. By the time you've thrown it over Ali Weezy's head, you're shooting a basket.
She is tall, 6 foot.
And again, no talk on the floor. Weezy got caught behind a screen, and then the basket was good. So 52's going to the line for an and one. That's Jasmine Rudelsel's third foul. Right, Hubenthal trying for the drive.
Is up for two.
Not quite enough. Just went back and forth off those edges of the rim. Back into Squires territory.
Looking for a drive, send it back out. Trying to find an opening.
You can tell none of the dangerous three-point shooters are on the floor. 42 with a two, and it's a little short. Went out of bounds off of Brianna Young trying to get that rebound. But as I was saying, the squad of Squires who are on the court right now not feeling confident from that three-point line. Trying to bring it in, and they're getting tangled up for it.
Out on the Squires, making a common ball.
With 39 seconds left in the ball game. Well, they've only got 42 points to make up in this 35 seconds.
So we're already behind on shots. We need to start making more. Hubenthal
with a three.
There she goes.
Squires likely to just dribble around, maybe do some passing. Nope. 7 seconds left in the game. I mean, there's not a lot of time for the Comets to do anything, but there's just not a lot of point for the Squires to do anything except hold it, just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game. 40-point deficit, devastating loss for the Lady Comets this evening.
Well, with that being up, that's going to bring this game to a close. We thank you all for tuning in to RTC TV 4. My name is Dakota Hayden, alongside with Blair Zimmerman, and we will see you all in the next game.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, stay tuned. We will be back here in just a few minutes for varsity boys Comets basketball.
Right.
So we'd like you to join us for that. And if you can't, have a great evening. Thanks for watching.